Hi, I'm Terry Kyle, creator of CloudBoss Pro, and you may know me as the owner of TrafficPlanet.com or as one of the co-founders of WPX Hosting or a co-founder of Backlinks Forum back in the day, or through various other SEO platforms and products and services like Blue Chip Backlinks or SEO Traffic Hacks, for example. Now, when it comes to SEO hosting, I've used pretty much every SEO hosting company in the world, a normal hosting company, probably twice over in about the last 8 or 9 years, while working with expired domains and PBNs on a pretty big scale in the thousands of sites typically. And the reason why I decided to create CloudBoss Pro is that I kind of got fed up with all of the limitations and problems of those other existing platforms. And what makes CloudBoss Pro different is the fact that it's a very, very powerful tool set to connect you with all of the major cloud platforms on the web, like Amazon EC2 and Amazon S3 and Amazon Lightsail, Linode and Vultr, DigitalOcean, these big cloud platforms. And with Amazon, for example, they have, by our calculations, at least 12 million IP addresses. So it's a huge amount of IPs there across 14 data centers last time that we counted. The way that CloudBoss Pro works is that you get your own Amazon, for example, AWS account or DigitalOcean account or Vultr account, and you connect that to CloudBoss. So now this is only your sites on this account, and the IPs that you'll be given in almost every case will either have no other sites on them, or they'll have completely legitimate websites and not be packed with SEO guys using an SEO hosting account where you're just all sharing the same IPs, and Google can obviously find those in seconds. So it's quite a different way of doing SEO hosting. And if, for example, like I do, I use a lot of archive.org rebuilt sites on expired domains using the Wayback Machine, but actually you have an unlimited site rebuilder with archive.org inside CloudBoss Pro. There's no cost or limitation there. You can literally rebuild as many sites as you want. And these are HTML sites, not WordPress. And hosting these on Amazon S3, remember, it would be your account. Nobody else has access to that. Nobody is using your IPs, these ones on Amazon S3. And these HTML sites, usually they're quite small sites, rebuilt from the Wayback Machine. You can host for around about 10 to 30 cents a month per site. They don't get that much traffic, and that's not that important. And obviously 10 to 30 cents a month, this is on top of your CloudBoss Pro subscription. But if you're working at scale, like you've got 50, 100, 200, 500 or 1,000 or more sites, when you're hosting for 10 to 30 cents a month per site, this is a game-changing level of value when you consider that typically it'll be $1 to $1.50 to $2 per IP on that old school ancient SEO hosting. So you can join and use CloudBoss Pro. There's a $1 trial for the first 2 weeks. Go in there, hook up your AWS account, for example. I recommend Amazon because it's a vast platform with a ton of normal, legitimate websites on there, and that's perfect for these SEO hosted sites. Now, if you are absolutely committed to WordPress, for example, I'm not. We use virtually no WordPress in our huge PBNs here. If you are committed to WordPress, you can hook up smaller accounts from EC2. This is quite a bit more expensive, like at least $5 to $7 a month there. Other options are there, like DigitalOcean have a $5 a month account. But obviously that's like a little VPS where it's just the one IP. And what you can do there is get a bunch of free Cloudflare accounts. And there's a particular way to do it, and we teach that inside CloudBoss Pro, where you're giving your different WordPress sites on the same IP, you're masking those with a bunch of different Cloudflare IPs, and obviously there are just hundreds of thousands or over 1 million sites using Cloudflare IPs as well. Now, if you have any questions about this, if anything isn't clear from what I've explained, please just contact the live chat down in the bottom right-hand corner, or you can email us at support@cloudboss.pro and we can explain it further. But the guys who are using this are using CloudBoss Pro at scale. They're saving a huge amount of money All of the tools are there in CloudBoss Pro to upload sites, to edit sites, HTML edit, FTP, monitoring your indexing status, checking on your trust flow. All of those things are done for you on an automatic basis in CloudBoss Pro. So I look forward to your questions, and hopefully I'll see you on the inside for your $1 trial, where you can just see how CloudBoss Pro can really revolutionize your SEO hosting and save you a lot of money, while also protecting those sites from being de-indexed by being on shared accounts with other SEO hosting guys.